Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. It is noon on Thursday, April 21st, and this is lunch break. So let me know if you are joining me and give me a little hello. Let me know that you're here and watching. And it's such an exciting day today. So many things going on. It's been a really busy month in the craft studio, and I mean, that's all good. It's all fun stuff, but so many things going on. So very first, today Stampin' Up! Is giving us all free shipping. So I'm just going to tilt this just a tiny bit. I think it might, there we go. I think that's better. Free shipping today. So head on over to my store, and you can shop for anything you want. Lots of last chance products in there, other items that will be continuing in the new catalog. It's a great time to stock up on cardstock and envelopes, some adhesive. Some prices are going up a little bit in the new catalog. So yeah, so stock up now and get it shipped to you absolutely free. If you are on my mailing list, you would have received an email a couple of days ago now with a host code in there. My current host code is always available on my my website, so you can just go. It's always in a few different places, linked to my store from the homepage of my website, so you will find all of that. All things stamping can be found at greatstampingwithconnie.com. So you can always head over there and just click on those buttons, and that'll take you right to my store. Shop for anything you like. If you are having difficulty getting your order in, or you would like me to enter it for you, absolutely, just reach out with a text or a messenger message or an email, you know, whatever works for you. I am here. I'm here all day, and I'm here to help you. So let me know. Sorry, I should scroll down on this other device here and see if anybody has popped in to join us. Okay, there we go. Look at that. I'm live down there as well now. It's all good. So free shipping today only. It all ends at 11:59 tonight. So, but don't wait that long. That's just crazy. Don't stamp late. Order now. Okay, so that was the first thing that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned. And then what else did I need to tell you about? The new catalog pre-order is up and running and available for anyone that is a demonstrator. So if you have not placed an order yet as a demonstrator, ooh, so many fun goodies, and I am going to share the new in colors with all of you today. You may have seen them online somewhere. I know a lot of demonstrators have shared them. I haven't yet because I've been busy with so many other things, and I'm sorry, as a customer, you can't get them just yet. Anyway, you do have to wait until early May, but they'll be there for you when early May comes. And if you just don't want to wait, I have a solution. You can join the Great Stamping Believers team. That is my team, and I would absolutely love to have new people join us on our crafting adventure. We have a lot of fun together. We have crafting days and crafting events. One of my team members, you know, she'll just call me on Messenger, so we're on video, and she's like, hey, what are you doing? Do you have time to craft? And we just sit and we craft and we chat, and it's just, you know, so many wonderful friendships and so much inspiration that we share with each other, and fun. We just have some fun. So I do provide training. I'm here to assist. Just got off the phone with another team member who was putting in an order and getting confused about some of the messages the system was giving her. So I will support you however you want to be supported. And you don't have to do this as a business. You can, but you can do this just to be a happy shopper, because happy shoppers get discounts. And as a demonstrator, you get a discount on everything you buy, at least 20%. So you can join my team and just be a happy shopper, and it's all good. It's, you know, we'd love to have you, regardless of your goals or what you want to do, whether you want to just, you know, be a happy shopper, or whether you want to make this into full-blown business, or anything in between. It's entirely up to you. There is no obligation. The starter kit is always an awesome deal. So, yeah, give it some thought. Okay, shall we get started? Are you excited to see the new in colors? Did you notice the last Facebook post I put up with the picture of the, I'm going to say a parakeet. I would have called him a parrot, but I happen to know the name of one of the colors is Parakeet Party. So I'm thinking maybe he's a parakeet, but I don't honestly know. He's a bird. And there's an ice cream cone, but it's not filled with ice cream. It's probably filled with sorbet. And anyway, lots of fun colors. Oh my gosh, the new in colors are so awesome. Heavy on the blue tones, and I love blue. It's my favorite color. Can you tell what was your first clue? So, okay, let's flip around, and I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Just get this in here so that you can see what see all the good stuff. So, the first color that we have is Tahitian Tide. It is a turquoisey blue. It's along the lines of Tempting Turquoise, if you've been around Stampin' Up! Products for a while. And the colors are never the same. As much as you look at it and you think, oh, this is the same as something we already had, blah, blah, blah. No, they're never exactly the same. So it's not exactly the same, but it's along the lines of that. That was the first blue that they revealed. Then we have Orchid Oasis. And this is a very blue-toned purple. Very orchid color. Oh, go figure. Who knew, right? Why am I frozen on here? Okay, there. I think I'm moving. Yes. I'm just way behind over there. No worries. And then that ice cream cone that I suggested was filled with sorbet. Look, it was filled with sweet sorbet. This is it's a red. It's a little bit along the lines of Poppy Parade. Not exactly the same as Poppy Parade. Poppy Parade is perhaps a brighter red. I'm not sure that's exactly correct, but you're not dealing with someone who's educated in the arts and color and all the rest of it. I just look and like and, you know, anyway, sweet sorbet. And then we have, and I'm running out of room here, aren't I? Because I can't see how far out I go because it's not showing. My monitor is way behind, but I think I have room for one more here. And then I suppose if I stamp stack my stamp pads, my ink pads, I could make room for Starry Sky. So there we go. That is a dark blue. It's maybe a little bit along the lines of the Blueberry Bushel that we had just a few years ago, but darker than that. That was a little bit lighter. This one is quite dark because it's a starry sky, so it's kind of nighttime sky, but it's not dark navy like a dark sky. It's just a medium sky. How's that? Anyway, it's beautiful. Might become my favorite. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's so many good colors. And then the last one, I have to squish a little bit. Here's our bird. That's probably not a parrot. He's a parakeet. Parakeet Party. There we go. That is the 5th color. And this one is, you know what, when I looked at it, I thought, oh, it's like Lemon Lime Twist that we had a few years ago. That was so gorgeous and awesome. But I pulled out Lemon Lime Twist, and I love Lemon Lime Twist. It was a favorite of mine. But beside this, it looks a little bit, as a word my mom used to use, insipid. Sort of, you know, like you're ill and pale, or anyway, the two did not look good together. It was not flattering for poor Lemon Lime Twist that I so adored back in the day. But this is kind of like Lemon Lime Twist and Granny Apple Green. had a baby or something like that. A little tiny bit like Gable Green that we had years and years and years ago. But anyway, so those are the colors. Look at them. Look at all this beautiful color. And of course there is complete color coordination because we are Stampin' Up. So we have inks and paper and embellishments and ribbon and all papers, designer series papers, all sorts of things that come together in all of these colors and match and coordinate. And these will all also coordinate beautifully with some of the colors that we already have in our regular color palette. But it's hard to spend time looking at those color combinations yet because, oh, just want to play with these and only these. So, yeah, that will come. I will share color combinations with these. I am planning a whole kickoff to all things new and exciting from the new annual catalog, and that will be in early May. So I will keep you posted on some of the details for that as they become available. But there they are. Beautiful. So then my next tricky test question for today is, did anyone notice my host code on my website? As I mentioned, on the home page for my website, I will always put up the current host code. And the current host code just happens to be displayed in the same image that that I put on my Facebook page when I was talking about my live today. Did you get all that? So it's not something that you maybe would have picked up on if you hadn't seen the in colors, but go back to my website now and take a peek. Anyway, so, you know, I am now going to, we'll play with all of these. So I have pulled out all 5 colors. I've cut cardstock to be ready, and I've pulled out 5 different stamps so that we can just stamp a bunch of different things, and then I will just put them all together and we'll make some cards in each of the new in colors. These are going to be quick and easy cards, not a whole lot to them, but their primary purpose is going to be to show off all these awesome new colors. So if I could get this centered, it would be best. I'll do that. It's not perfectly centered, but I think it will work. It doesn't have to be perfectly centered, I suppose. And I'm just going to clean some of the ink off as I go, because if I don't, I will end up with, I'll end up with my arm in the ink, for sure. And I decided that I would stick with the theme of Thinking of You. I'm going to make a whole set of Thinking of You cards in all 5 of the in colors, because I thought that would be nice. I don't know whether they will become a gift, but certainly would be a lovely gift. So I'll stamp this as I go, and then we will put everything together. This one I definitely need to clean because I'm going to use it 5 times in 5 different colors of ink. So, okay, that was Tahitian Tide, and I'm just going to stack everything up here and set it over to the edge for a moment. Next, we have Orchid Opulence. No, Orchid Oasis. Orchid Opulence. That's an old color, and it was more of a pink purple, not like this, which is a blue purple. So the flowers I didn't tell you, but they are from the Hello Ladybug stamp sets. I use this for Tahitian Tide. I'm going to use this for the Orchid Oasis, and I'm going to use this cute little ladybug for the Sweet Sorbet next. So coming your way soon. Okay, so this one These are really juicy ink pads too. I am just going to stamp that down there, and then I am also going to turn it. Whoop, turned it too much, and I am going to stamp again. So stamping off just to add a little extra. And this, I'm not sure, yeah, it's very dark because this ink pad is super juicy. I should have stamped off once in between, and I'm not sure I can reuse that cardstock because that is very, very wet and very juicy. So, if you will excuse me for a moment, I am just going to cut another piece of cardstock. This is 2 1/4 inches square. So, grab my trimmer. See, my trimmer was upstairs because I've been working upstairs and watching the Blue Jay games because I don't have a TV down here at this point. The hubby and I are talking about moving our main TV down to my craft studio for the summer. Can you imagine? How lucky am I? Oh my goodness, my husband is willing to give up the TV from the living room so that I can watch my beloved Blue Jays and craft. 2 things that I love, along with him, of course, but he doesn't actually watch TV up there a lot. He has a TV in the man cave, and that's where he hangs out more. But, you know, he does watch the news upstairs and stuff, and it's like, oh my goodness, he's willing to do that for me? I think I definitely have to keep this man. Oh, look at that. That was my plan anyway. Because, as many of you probably know, I do refer to him as MSH, which is, of course, my sweet husband. Okay, so I am going to stamp this one, and then I am going to, now see, this one looks lighter, maybe because I didn't tap it as much. This one might be okay if I just go straight down. It was very inky the first time. And you're sort of, you're getting all of this like first crack here because I have not, I'll be honest, I have not used these very much yet. I have made, oh, that's way more what I was after. So that's what I wanted. Okay, so I'm just going to set that over there, but I need this for my sentiment. Yeah, like I said, I have been just crazy busy in the craft studio, you know, with all the renos and everything, and moving stuff in, moving stuff out. And now I'm getting ready for, there is a buy local market in May at my church, and I'm getting ready for that. And then just, you know, all the regular stuff. So, I don't know, it just seems like I've been very, very busy lately. So I haven't had time to play with this. I'll be honest, I haven't made it my #1 priority because I knew it was only demonstrators that could get this anyway. And we did play with all of these at our team meeting this month. But that was, I showed them my first card. We did some 3D, it was boxes this month. If you follow my my live videos, you may remember last week, actually I guess it was maybe only last week, where I mentioned that it was boxes week in the craft studio, and that's because we did boxes on That's Fancy, and then we did a box at our team meeting, and then we did boxes at our team crafting, and so we had lots of boxes, but I was using the new products for those team events. So, okay, now this one I just want to do very gently because we want to be able to see a lovely little ladybug's face, and those are small details for the eyes and the smile that she has. Oh, look at her. Ooh. She's beautiful. And I suppose one could say that that's kind of backwards for Ladybug again. Did you notice when I did that Ladybug card a few weeks ago now, I did the body in red. I used the punch that coordinates with this set. And I punched the body in red, and then I punched the wings in black. And she was cute. And her wings sparkled because we put Wink of Stella on them. But it's kind of backwards to how a butterfly is. But, but in crafting, it can be that way, can't it? Who says it can't be? Not I. I'm wondering if I got enough ink on that tea. Oh, I did. It's totally fine. Yes. Okay, so this is Sweet Sorbet, and it is a sweet color. Getting a big stack of stamps piling up here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, little ladybug. We're just going to set you up there. Next up, we have Starry Sky. And I am moving now. I pulled out 2 other stamp sets for the last 2 cards. I'm going to use this flower from Lovely You. And Starry Sky. Don't really need that on there for this one, do I? That's okay. We'll just put that down onto there. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That's a, I want to use the word intense. It's very, very bold, very, whew, might be my new favorite. But I am reserving judgment because right now I'm loving lots of this stuff. So, you know, I would hate to commit to a fave and then, but I could have a few faves, couldn't I? That's allowed, isn't it? Don't we think? I'm sure that's allowed in the crafting world. Probably shouldn't mention anything, but I got my sentiments straight on all 4 cards so far. Hopefully I won't mess up on Parakeet Party in a moment. Okay, so that's Starry Sky. And then the last one is Parakeet Party, and I am using this flower from Painted Poppies. If you have followed me for a while, a couple of years, when that poppy stamp first came out, I did a number of cards. I had embossed the backgrounds on those, but just this flower on the front. Very simple stamping, but they were lovely. And that was one of the reasons why I thought I would recreate something. I'm casing my card, but I don't actually have my card to show you, but I remember it. So, good enough. Now, what have I done there? Or was this paper just dirty? There's something on the paper there. Okay, we'll just turn that over and try again. That didn't even look like ink, but whatever it was, I didn't like it. There we go. That is much better. And then we just need the sentiment on here. Oh, there we go. Put this guy down just a smidge because it's a taller stamp for this one. There we go. Look at that. 5 for 5. Woohoo! I probably should not celebrate because I may be jinxed in my stamping for the next several weeks or something now. But it's nice when it goes well like that. Okay, I was gonna get these stamps cleaned off, and then we can put them all together. So I did cut this, the pieces for this in advance, but these are all coming together very quickly. So we don't need this, and we'll go back and start at the beginning. So because I actually folded a card base for this one. I have not folded the card base for the others yet. All right, so I will just start assembling, and we can chat. What else do I have to tell you about today? It's free shipping. Don't forget the free shipping. That's such a marvelous savings. So you want to take advantage of that. Oh, the new catalog. If you do not have a paper copy and you would like a paper copy, please let me know. I would be happy to get one out to you. I have started to deliver, I guess. Some have been mailed, some have been delivered. Some of my catalogs, not all of them yet, but if you don't have one and you would like one, please just reach out to me and let me know. And if you are looking for a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. If you live in Canada, anywhere in Canada, I would love to have you join me in this crafting adventure, and I would love to help you with all of your crafting needs. Oh, now, you know, what was going to be quick and easy? Should we do it on an angle? Could actually do that on an angle, or we could just do it. Okay, you know what? This was going to be easy, but it's not. Okay, I'm gonna bring it. No, I'm gonna fold card bases at the end while I look at all these things that I sort of lay out and try and figure out how to assemble them. Because, you know, you could do the same. I could do 5 cards with the exact same stamp and just, you know, rearrange where I put things. Ooh, look, a little dab of ink on there. I think that'll be okay, though. Or should I? Nope. You know, it will drive me nuts. So let me just see if I can get this on straight. I will do it on that side. But I think because these ink pads are brand spanking new and very juicy, if anything touches anything, you can get bits of ink where you don't want it. And that's why we always try to be so careful, and why I close ink pads as soon as we're finished with them. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to close this guy up. And, oh, I moved my Stampin' Scrub because I thought I was done with it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, there must be something on my paper. I don't know what, I have that stuff again. Is that coming off of here? That's just some stuff I just got there. I don't understand some of what's going on here at this moment. It's boggling my brain. But anyway, let's put some more stuff together and we will go back to that and figure it out after. This Ladybug stamp set is just so cute. If you haven't registered for my Ladybug class, you can still do so. Oh, this guy I think is out of juice. But I knew that was going to happen. I'm surprised it kind of went as long as it did. And look, we have the backup plan is right here, ready to go. Ladybug class, yes. So you get some of the Pattern Party Designer Series paper because that is so bright and lovely. It just goes with this Ladybug. And we will craft 4 cards. You'll get 4 paper product for 4 cards and envelopes. And you can get all of that for $33 if you are local and pick up from Wasaga Beach, or $38 if you would like me to mail it right to your door for you. So there was an email that went out about that, and I believe it is on Facebook, but it is, I happen to know that it's coming up to go onto Facebook again, so you'll see it on Facebook, or just message me if you think you might be interested in learning more about it, and I will get you all the info that you require. I guess I could have popped up this white layer as well. I was thinking I might pop up the whole thing on the card base. Could have popped up just this white layer as well. See? So many options, so little time. I only cut for 5 cards. And you know what I did today too? And then I didn't even do it. I had it to the side of me. I was supposed to remember. But look, right here, hiding now under some of my other stuff. Envelopes. Whoops, upside down. Envelopes. I pulled out 5 of our envelopes to stamp while we were stamping. And then I forgot. I thought, I don't stamp the envelopes while we're crafting very often. But they were sitting on my desk, and I thought, oh, well, maybe I will do that today. Yeah. Apparently not so much. So I will go back and stamp those later. Almost forgot to put the Parakeet Party one together. It was sitting off to the side a little bit. Okay. And after this, I do need to fold some card bases. So when I get, when I order my thick, basic white cardstock, I use that for my card bases, and so I will take a whole package of it and cut card bases, score and cut card bases, and then I have them ready to go, quick and handy. And so that's what I'm using today. I'm just using white card bases for everything. So, but I only folded one at the beginning for the Tahitian tied one. So we need to fold the rest of these and get them ready. I was thinking I was going to have this done in about half an hour, but there was so many important things to tell you about at the beginning that I didn't start crafting right away. That's my story. I'm going to stick with it. But we will get these finished off soon enough. So tell your boss you're going to be late getting back from lunch. Because Connie blathered on again. Happens sometimes, doesn't it? Alrighty, there we go. So we have 5 card bases ready to go. So I am just going to zip all of these things down. Oh, I don't know if that's even in, can't see where the camera is. I should move this to the side and make sure. I'm sorry, I don't know how much crafting I was doing out of the camera because my device is very slow today. I have my tablet here so I can see what I'm showing you so that I can try and be in the right place, but it's so far behind that I'm not honestly paying a whole lot of attention to it, and I have to stand up to see in my phone to see what I'm doing. So I haven't been doing that either. So dimensionals, I'm down to the edge of my these were some mini dimensionals, and I'm down to the edge pieces. So I did cut some up so I could have them ready. Go. There we go. And I think so. I'm just going to put some of these on one side and some on the other. I think. think is how we're going to go about doing that. So that guy's done. I'll show you all of these at the end so you can have a little better look at all of this. I'm just putting them all together at this point. So, okay, other news. What else is going on? Well, you know, we could always talk about the weather, but that's been sort of terrible lately, although it is supposed to get nicer. Well, it's supposed to get warmer over the weekend, but I think it's supposed to be kind of wet. I think I'm going to be driving to Synchro in warm, wet weather, but at least it's going to get warmer. Steve got a new-to-him bike about a week ago now, so we actually went out for our very first bike ride of the season yesterday. We decided that we should not go too far because, you know, until you get your bike butt and stuff, you don't want to overdo it. So we just went over to the post office. I was mailing some catalogs and I had some other Stampin' Reward things to send out. So we rode over to the post office. I don't even know how far it is. A few kilometers, maybe 3 kilometers. It's not far. And then we rode back along Shore Lane, which is the road in Wasaga Beach that goes along the beach. And what a difference in the temperature riding up near our house versus down closer to the beach. Because obviously the water is still very chilly, and the breeze coming off of it was, it wasn't a whole lot colder, but it was noticeably colder than up further. So, but I had worn my gloves. Well, this was the one that I was going to put on a diamond, wasn't it? Perhaps I will do that. Let's just go for it, shall we? Be brave and do that. That way I can have 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1, I mean, it's on the right side, but it's not square. And 1 funky. How's that? Are a little tricky to maneuver. There we go. So now that Steve has a bike and he got a carrier, he found this on the Collingwood buy and sell, no, Wasaga Beach buy and sell. And so the guy that was selling it, it was from Collingwood, but he was going to be working in Wasaga Beach, so he actually dropped it off to Steve at the store one day last week, and then he was back in the store later because he needed some more supplies for the job he was doing over here, and, you know, he was just saying to Steve, oh, I think you're really going to like that bike, and Steve's like, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, looking for accessories, I need to get a carrier, you know, for the truck and blah, blah, blah. So the guy said, well, I'll sell you that, the one that I have if you want. So I was like, oh, right, look at that. A bike and a carrier all in one fell swoop. It turned out really well. So we are set up to take our bikes to different trails over the summer. And there's lots of trails around here. But who knows where we may end up. We will see. So anyway, we're getting all ready to do some cycling this season. There we go. All right, now, you know what's missing, right? And I was thinking that just some clear rhinestones, I think, right? Just bring in some bling, some a sort of generic shiny bling would work well. So I'm going to just spread these out a little bit and bling them up. I have these big ones on here that I've wanted to put onto something for a while. So here is my moment. Whoops. See, it's, you know, as much as when you run out, you have to get more. But that's not the end of the world, right? You can always get more. It's so nice to finish off these little bits of bits of paper I have sitting around with gems on, and just it's like, woohoo, another one done. It means I can start a fresh new one. Okay, so we have a big one on all of them, and we'll just plunk in a few more little ones. I'll sprinkle these around all over the place. Should work. I'm going to have just enough of these, I think. One extra. There we go. There. Look at that. So there are all of the new in colors. So here's the tricky test. Starry Sky. Should I put them back in the order that we've had them the whole time? It'd be my test, right? Tahitian Tide. Orchid Oasis. Sweet Sorbet. Starry Sky. And Parakeet Party. Aren't they wonderful? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to play with these for the next 2 years. I think they're just lovely, and excited about them. I hope that you are as well, and I hope you like those cards. So let me just, so can I bring this back? Oh, it always gets a little messy, doesn't it? Oh, I'm going to give it a try. No, then I can't show you the cards. I'm going to leave the cards on the screen. Hopefully they're all on the screen. They look like they are, but my I'm still assembling gems on my tablet that I watch things on. So I will say thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that you like these cards. I hope you like the new in colors and are starting to get excited about that. They will be available for everyone to purchase in early May, May the 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Yes, May the 3rd. It's a Tuesday when the catalog goes live. But if you would like to get your order in a little bit sooner before the rest of the world, you could join my team. I would love to have you on my team. So something to keep in mind for now or for later. You can always join my team. Anytime is a good time. But thank you very much for stopping by today. Please do share this video with your friends. I'd love to have more people see my work and join me in this crafting adventure. So have an awesome rest of the day, and we will see you again very soon. Bye for now.